Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps claimed it had launched a dramatic surprise missile strike targeting the office of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the reported location of the Israeli Air Force commander. In a statement carried by Iranian media, the IRGC said Khybar Shekan ballistic missiles were used in what it described as the 10th wave of attacks. The group alleged that Netanyahu's fate was, quote, unclear following the strike, a claim that sent shockwaves through an already volatile region. Israeli authorities offered no immediate confirmation regarding the reported attack or the Prime Minister's status. The alleged strike unfolded against the backdrop of an intensifying Israel-Iran confrontation that exploded after a joint US-Israeli operation killed Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei over the weekend. Since then, Tehran and its allied militias have unleashed waves of missiles and drones towards Israeli cities and US military installations across the Gulf. The battlefield has rapidly expanded beyond direct exchanges, drawing in regional bases and international powers. At the same time, alarm bells rang over Iran's nuclear infrastructure. International Atomic Energy Agency Chief Rafael Grossi warned the situation around Iranian nuclear facilities was very concerning, cautioning that any potential radiological release could trigger consequences severe enough to require evacuations of areas as large as major cities. Iran's ambassador to the IAEA, Reza Najafi, said US and Israeli forces had struck nuclear sites, specifically naming Natanz as a target. Israel has not confirmed those claims.
Arab Emirates has 4 operating nuclear reactors. Jordan and Syria have operational nuclear research reactors. Bahrain, Iraq, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia have also been attacked. These countries all use nuclear applications of some sort or the other. We therefore urge utmost restraint in all military operations.
Iran and its allies continue to unleash their ballistic missile fury on U.S. bases in Gulf nations after American and Israeli strikes launched an attack on Saturday, killing more than 200 people, including Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. According to Al Jazeera, explosions rocked the United States Victoria base near Iraq's Baghdad International Airport. A viral video showed columns of smoke rising from inside the base. 2 drones had targeted the base, with one falling inside and one being shot down. Apart from Baghdad, Iranian missiles also hit a base for the International Coalition near Erbil's International Airport. A father and his 3 daughters were injured when debris from an Iranian missile fell on the town of Ain Terma near Damascus in Syria, state-run Sana news agency said. Their injuries were minor and treated immediately, Sana reported. Members of the Syrian Civil Defense surveyed the wreckage in Ain Terma, a town in the countryside region outside the capital, Damascus. Some areas in Syria's southern provinces also saw missile debris fall Sunday as Iranian projectiles fired toward Israel, with no additional injuries reported, Sana added.
We received a report of a rocket explosion in the Ain Terma area or near Ain Terma. Our teams headed to the location and secured the site. We have 3 injuries, 2 girls and a young man who were aided by civilians and taken to Khybar Shekan hospital.
Iranian missile strikes on Tel Aviv damaged at least 40 buildings, forcing more than 200 residents to evacuate their homes and take shelter in 3 hotels, Israeli daily Haaretz reported, citing the city municipality. The strikes came as part of Iran's sweeping retaliation for the killing of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei in a joint U.S.-Israeli attack. However, there are no reports of direct impacts in residential areas from the latest missile salvo. The IDF Home Front Command said civilians in most areas where sirens sounded can now leave bomb shelters but should remain close to them. Iran confirmed Khamenei's death, saying the 86-year-old was killed in an Israeli-American airstrike on his Tehran office on Saturday. Iranian state television said he died at the forefront of his responsibilities, confronting what officials call global arrogance. The government declared 40 days of national mourning and a 7-day public holiday.